Hey y'all, sprinkle, sprinkle. How are y'all this morning? Appreciate it. Thanks for being here so early. I usually try to go on TikTok live, but I figured might as well multitask and just go on my YouTube channel for today. So we're gonna be doing a little bit of makeup and talking. How are y'all this morning? Oh my goodness. Okay, I was looking for something. Found it. So I'm gonna be doing my makeup, so don't ask me any long drawn out questions right now until I've done with my makeup. Oh, not be trying to look at it. I have an appointment to get to in a little while, so that's why I'm doing a little bit of makeup and getting ready with y'all. Trying to multitask. How are y'all doing this morning? I'm doing well. You said, hey, Coco Moco, you said you felt I was about to be on live. Okay. Well, I'm on live. Here I am. Good morning, y'all. What are y'all doing y'all makeup? Are y'all already where y'all gotta be? I already did a bunch of stuff this morning. I just didn't finish my makeup, so I'm finishing it up now. Hurry up. You was rewatching my live from yesterday? Why, thank you so much. That is so nice. I appreciate when y'all rewatch it, share it, subscribe. All that. Okay. So, I'm just using this little cute butterfly palette that Girly Mouth Cosmetics sent to me. So sweet. It's like pink colors today. Thank you, Amsteg. I can't pronounce that, but thank you. Okay, I'm trying to use the camera as a mirror, but I don't know if that's working. Anyway, thank you for the super chat, for a super sticker. I don't know, should I put some glitter on? I feel like I'm in this like cute little wintry outfit and glitter would be cute. I have like this pink glitter. Maybe I should put some on and see what that looks like. Just doing a little bit on the lid. That's kind of cute. Just a little bit. A little sparkle for the holiday. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Today is my daughter's birthday. Happy birthday, Sasha. I love you. She's 16. Yay. Sweet 16. My baby. That's my youngest. Yes. Y'all have been on my channel for many, many years. Y'all probably watched a lot of my videos when they were little, my daughters. So sweet, huh? Okay. My babies. I still call them my babies because they'll always be my babies for no matter how old we all get, they're always going to be my babies. Forever. But they'll be grown and they have gray hairs and I have white hair. I'm still going to be calling them my babies. Right. You said, do I wear dentures? No, ma'am. I just have a gap right here. Because when I was little, I used to do this a lot. And I made a gap in my teeth. Plus, I don't have wisdom teeth in my back. You know, some people aren't born with wisdom teeth to grow in. I don't have wisdom teeth, so I have a gap because I never grew wisdom teeth in the bottom back of my mouth. I have like 2 on the top, but not any on the bottom. So that's why. So yeah. Just you said lucky? Yeah. Yeah, when I was a little kid and I had, you know, when you lose your teeth when you're a little kid and you have like a tooth growing in and you still have to lose the other one? Well, my mom told me to push the other one out with my tongue so it could be pushed forward. And I did that. So I'm just happy that my teeth are straight and not, I don't mind gaps. Yeah, I don't mind gaps. I don't want a perfect smile. So many people think that you're supposed to have a perfect smile. I feel like part of the reason why people think I look so youthful is because I don't have a perfect smile. And I think I like the idea of having a little gap because it looks, you know, more youthful. And it's also a sign of beauty in some cultures. So I will never get rid of my gap or gaps because I think it gives me uniqueness and it's more of a youthful appearance. People that have those veneer smiles, you know, it slightly ages them unless their teeth are really bad. I don't think people should get veneers. I mean, I have my own teeth. They're good and I'm keeping them. And I like my gap because it makes me look more youthful. Okay. uh, I don't want to look like a clone of everyone. Yeah. So many people think that when you do something, you have to get your teeth veneered. You got to do this. You got to get a BBL. You got to get this. You got to get that. You ain't got to do nothing if you already got money. Okay, so don't worry about any of that. I don't need it. Don't want it. So many veneer horror stories I've heard. People having to get their whole mouth undone and done up again when they break one tooth, like from chewing on a chicken wing or something. I don't know. I'm not gonna do all that. I don't even eat chicken, but I'm not getting ready to go through all of that for people I will never meet. Sprinkle, sprinkle, unless it's by chance, you know. You said teeth gap is sexy. I know. I ain't had no problems, baby. I ain't had no problems with my teeth. Everybody like them. Okay. You said veneer breath is a thing too. Yes, I've witnessed it in some people, and I don't want that for myself. Like I gotta hold my breath when they be talking. I'm like, so no, I don't need it, baby. I'm good. You said you had to. Yeah, I like my gap. Believe me, I love it. I usually didn't like it when I was younger, but it got a little bit smaller as I got older because my I guess my other teeth grew in, my wisdom teeth in the back. So on the top. So I like it now. It's like part of who I am. Part of my quirkiness. Hmm. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all listening? Okay. Well, how y'all doing? It's cold. It's cold where I am, y'all, in Houston. It's freezing. I got on my little winter outfit. Got my little tweed mini skirt on, my fleece tights, a little Mary Jane's. My winter. I have on my winter cream today. And I do some pink lips and a little wing, just a little bit. It's -6 degrees in North Dakota. Oh my goodness. Girl, I don't know how y'all do it in the north. Um, we were outside the other day and it wasn't even 40 degrees, and we were like, we can't do this no more. Like, and it was windy too. And I was like, how do people live in the north and not just be like on staying in the house? I wouldn't even go outside. It's too, like the wind blowing at your face, that cold. Oh no. There was some frost this morning on the grass and the rooftops. So it's cold in Germany. Well, I bet it is. I bet it is. So, y'all like this palette? Yeah, this is that Too Faced palette, Pretty Rich. I like the mirror on it. So these are the colors though, but I didn't use these. I just like the mirror on this, and it looks like a jewelry box too, y'all. So cute. So like when you open it up, it looks like you're getting some jewelry. Like a little pink Cartier box. So cute. Anyway, should I do lashes or no lashes today? I don't know. So yeah, we're gonna be doing a birthday dinner tonight. So inviting some of her friends and whatnot, going out. No lashes. Okay, I'll just do some more mascara. Some lengthening mascara. You said lashes is a special day. We'll see, because sometimes lashes make me look a little bit more. It just depends on the shape of the lashes, and the only lashes I have right now are these cheap lashes that I bought and didn't know the quality because I bought them online. And I do have some other lashes, but I gave them to Sasha since it was her birthday. How do you get him to buy you a Christmas gift? You ask him and send him the link. You send him the link of what you want and say, oh, this is what I want. This is what I'm asking Santa for Christmas. Let's see if he gets it. Or you just, if you know him that well, you just send him the link. Or you tell him, I can't wait to see what you got me for Christmas. I'm so excited. I know you picked a good gift. Just act like he already supposed to get you one and assume that he has. Because I'm not getting ready to play no games around Christmas. Either you will or you won't, or somebody else will. You said, how do you handle famous and rich men? The same way you handle any man. Make them pay. Make sure they're a gentleman. Keep your standards high. Look good. Same. It's the same formula. There's no difference, man. If they like you, then you're the prize. So why do we have to adjust what we act like? Okay. If they approach you, you're obviously the prize. So keep acting like it. They want to pursue. They want to be the masculine man. We don't have to do anything different. Just sit back and receive, man. That's your job. Right? Don't be doing too much. Sorry, I'm not gonna do all of that. You like me, period. That's how it's gonna be. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You was watching yesterday's video. Okay, thank you, sprinkle, sprinkle. Ooh. Thanks for watching yesterday. I appreciate that. And today, and tomorrow. And forever. All right. I'm out about the brush. Where'd I put it? Oh, we're gonna have to just use this one. So, do I think it's hard to find a real masculine man these days? No. I think it's easy. Y'all are just not looking at the right targets. Y'all are too busy looking for looks. Okay? I think it's very easy if you know your target. It's hard if you're trying to have everything in one package. It's too hard. That's why, like, a lot of people try to find something that's very rare and they spend more time looking for it than just getting what they actually want. Basically, so like if you're only after a lifestyle and money and someone that you know can deal with, they're not going to have to be the most handsome, tallest, this and that. They just have to be a provider and treat you good and like you 10 times more. That's like 3 things. Y'all are looking for 20 things. And so that's why it's harder for some women to find certain types of men, because they're looking for too much in one person. If you only narrow it down to 3 or 4 things, it's easier to find. And if you are not planning to get married anytime soon, you can like literally have 3 or 4 guys that you're dating that each have different qualities, but make sure one of them is definitely being a provider. So you can have like a provider that's tall, not so cute. You could have a provider that's cute, not so tall. You could have a provider that's, you know, ugly, tall, super paid. I mean, it doesn't matter, right? Just mix it all up and see which one you like the best, because you're supposed to be the cute one in the relationship anyway and getting everything you want. So whichever one is treating you the best, the most generous, and the best provider, that's who you go with. And your confidence is high because you know you can get more than one, because you have more than one, obviously. And so you're not going to become a pygmy or nothing, and keep them on their toes and keep them chasing. That's the formula. And a lot of y'all will never find it because y'all are too picky trying to find Prince Charming when the fairy tale is like, fiction. You don't need to find just somebody that is able to provide for you and is decent to you and likes you 10 times more. The rest, it's not even going to matter in the future. So get your money, girls. If you don't, you're going to regret it later on anyway, because some of them cute guys that y'all are feeding over right now are going to be bald with a pot belly when y'all down the line, and then you're going to be looking at him stupid. Hey, you let yourself go. So, now, have y'all ever seen one of those them dudes you knew they used to probably be cute in high school or college, and now they looking like who did it and why? And still got the same attitude as they had when they were young and good looking, and the wife just has to sit there and be embarrassed and broke. Girl, go for money, because at least you can start off understanding and he knows the deal. Okay? I'm like I could tell he used to have hair. I could tell he used to look good, and he forgot what he looked like now. I could tell this lady is a pick-me over here because he used to look good, and now she's like, please shut up. So, yeah. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, so here's my look. I think I'm going to do, I don't think I need lashes. I'm looking more demure today. I need some lipstick, though. My lips are a little chapped. So, I need a little lip balm. See if I can find color. Okay. Oh, I don't want to mess this up. It's brand new. Hold on. I hate messing up stuff when it's brand new. Look at that. How perfect. It's Lawless, forget the filler, like lip mask, overnight lip plumping mask. I don't know what it's. I'm gonna save it because I have some other stuff I can use. Okay. This is Lawless too. It's a lip plumping lip balm. And the color Baby Doll. Okay. Just to get my lips moisturized because they're a little chapped from the cold weather this morning. You said, what? Cream, Ocean Devotion. Hey, thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. Sending a super chat. All right, let me put this lipstick on. So I got this lipstick from Girly Mouth Cosmetics. It's a pretty pink. You're watching all my old videos and catching up and putting them on Oh, you're waking up the ladies with my videos. Thank you. I had lip liner on before I got on the live. I just used like a mauve color lip liner. This is like NYX lingerie push up. And I just used just like this mauve lip liner. And it's also like a lipstick as well. And it's matte and plumping. So that's just what I use. I think this is in the color 90. I don't know. I can't see it. I don't remember the color. It's kind of rubbed off. Oh, it's called French Maid. French Maid. And this is Girly Mouth with F Cosmetics. And I don't know the color. It's just the pink color. You told your husband you was going to cheat on him, but he does not react because he don't believe you, girl. Why would you tell him that? They believe you more when you don't tell them and you just start acting different. Duh. And I'm using Girly Mouth Cosmetics again for the gloss. It's like a whatever pink color this is. It's pretty. I think I'm gonna bring the tone down just a little bit with my little Hello Kitty lip gloss too. It's a little bit more mauve-y. Just a little bit. It has sparkle in it. All right. Yeah, y'all need to stop being such pick niches and telling people everything. Like, people don't care. If they cared, you wouldn't have to tell them. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. I'll be doing too much. I missed the super chat. Hold on, let me see. Thank you, Soul 8888 Sprinkle Sprinkle. Exotic Angel. Thank you, girl. I already answered your question. Okay, Sophia says she has an extremely large masculine beak nose and wear makeup and trying to level up. How can I get a man to help me pay for nose surgery? Maybe you could date a surgeon. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Be his work of art. I don't know. I'd go for the surgeons because they always like stuff they can work on and fix. And then like sprinkle, sprinkle. You should go find a cute surgeon online and then go make an appointment for a consultation and see what you can do, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Any tips for exit plan that are cheap and livable? What? Yeah, you should have been saving up from the start. That way, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. That's what I always tell people. I don't know why people don't understand that. I mean, everybody has insurance and a backup plan. Everybody got insurance. You got insurance on your car, house insurance, rental insurance. Some of y'all don't have life, well, not life insurance, but exit plan insurance. You need that. You need exit plan insurance, just like you need every other. And that's literally up to you because it's optional. It ain't optional if you're smart though, because put yourself first always. If you don't like being somewhere, be able to move at any time and leave at any time. That way nobody can control you. You ain't stuck nowhere, etc., etc. You can work out the details later, but you do have the money to do what you need to do. Always have that. And I teach my girls that. I teach everybody that. I never teach y'all to 100% solely depend on no man. I say get his money, flip it, make your money, save your money. That's what I always teach. And some of y'all are here from TikTok with 30-second clips. Y'all aren't getting the real deal. You know what I'm saying? So always have your own money after you take it from him and save it and invest it or flip it or start a business or whatever. Always get it because there ain't no use of living somewhere where you need to exit, but all you got is purses and shoes because you didn't invest in yourself. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If you live at home and still get provided for, By your dad, is it bad to say you stay at home daughter? It does show, or you're used. Okay. It depends on how old you are. Like if you're over 30, if your dad is like a super rich millionaire, then that's normal. Like most rich people, they live in their houses until they either find someone or get married, or they live in the guest house or whatever. It's perfectly fine for a woman if you're not struggling. Like it's better to live with your parents and be spoiled so that you have high standards for any man that tries to date you so that they can see how you're living and only provide the lifestyle that you're used to versus struggling somewhere, barely making it, can't get a car, waiting at the bus stop, etc., etc. It's better to stay where you're fully spoiled and provided for because you're literally teaching people how to treat you that want to date you. Okay. And that's okay for a girl. Thank you, Amarit. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I appreciate that. It's not okay for anybody, like a man after the age of 25, it starts to look trifling. So, because it doesn't seem like they're serious about their life or their career or making money or trying to provide for anyone. So, it starts to look real weird for a man after the age of 25. But for a woman, it's perfectly fine, especially if she's like in school or, single. Da, 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 da. No. That way, whoever she dates and brings home sees what she's used to, and they have to do more or the same. Mhm. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How do you like that for a super comment? What? Thank you, Miss Amarit. She is so generous this morning. Ma'am, thank you, girl. I barely saw that because I was trying to put on my makeup, but thank you. Much appreciated. Anyway, thank y'all. You said someone blamed me. People blame me all the time. People have been blaming women for stuff since the beginning of time. I mean, it- when you can't take accountability for your own actions and your own life, you're going to look for somebody to blame. And this is one of the things that I teach on my channel. If you don't take full responsibility for your actions as a human being in your life, you're never going to get anywhere. Making excuses and pointing the finger at people does not help your situation. I can blame a lot of people for things that happen to my life, but I don't, you know what? Because I have free will and I can make decisions on my own, and I have common sense and discernment. So, I could blame a lot of people for things. I can blame people. You know what? That time when I dyed my hair, uh, and this, and that. I'm going to blame this person and that person. No, I'm not going to blame anybody for anything because I take full accountability for what I do as a human being. And so most responsible adults. A lot of times people point the finger at people because they don't want the finger pointed at them or they don't want to look in the mirror to see why people or they don't want to see themselves. So yeah, I don't like people that point the finger at other people. You know why? Because you're lacking a role in the situation. Okay. It's very immature to point the finger at other people when you have full capability of making life decisions and being smart. And also, the last time I checked, nothing is guaranteed in this world except for one or two things. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So, and blaming other people for things that happen to you is just diverting the attention from the party that is definitely responsible. I mean, people always want to blame a woman instead of blaming the man for the problems. Since the beginning of time, people have always blamed the woman, not the man. So I feel if women wanted to point the finger at anybody, it should definitely be the person that caused the actual issues, which is probably a man. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I don't believe in pointing the finger at women. It's people are so used to doing it, it's automatic. So when you take a moment to understand why people do it, it's because everyone is doing it. But when you take a moment to realize the truth, you have to point it back at the man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's why I tell y'all, use your common sense, be smart, stop blaming the woman for everything. Every time someone says, "Oh, well, you're dealing with a married man," no, a married man is dealing with a single woman. A man who actually took vows is dealing with a single woman. Don't point the finger at the woman. Are you telling me that women are supposed to take the higher ground or play fair in an unfair world? Well, that's why they're losing and not winning. And that's why their hair is falling out, stressed, premature aging, because they always want to take the higher road and do the best and be the best and all this kind of stuff and still steadily getting ran over like a doormat. No, ma'am. Take your power back, own it, and stop pointing the finger. Look at the real problem because it ain't the woman, it's the man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. I don't deal with nonsense. I told y'all. Okay, let's see how these lashes go. I don't want these lashes. I might do a little lash. These are some cheap lashes. Let's see how they look though. They're looking like these. Just little cheap ones from. I don't even know if I can get them out without messing them up. That's how cheap they are. These kind. Ugh. Nah, I can't even use these because I can't even get them off without tearing them up. Sheila, how can we be BFFs, girl? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, girl. Maybe when I'm old and need some friends to chill with, and my kids are grown and have their own lives, I'm looking for one now. Okay? But right now, my kids are my focus. Okay, I spend most of my time with them as is. So, sprinkle, sprinkle. Girl, we can get into the knitting circle or something. How old are you? Okay, let's see how these lashes gonna look because these are like weird. These are supposed to be like cat lashes. Oh, they're kind of cute though. Let's see. It says she was an introvert. No. Actually, when I was younger, I used to go out all the time. Like going out friends, associates. I'm a mother now, so I'm not gonna be all out everywhere doing stuff without my kids. You know, I have priorities. Yeah, I'm a mother, y'all. I'm a mother before I'm an influencer or a YouTuber. That's number one. Okay. So we could be friends when my kids is grown and got their own stuff happening. Right now, it's the crucial years for teenagers. So I got to teach them well and help them understand life on a big level. Because when they get out there, they're gonna be smart, know their value, and they're not gonna let nobody treat them all in a sort of way because they're gonna be so used to the best. They're not gonna settle for less. So the more time you spend with your children, the more they learn, the more you lead them by example, the smarter they are because they're witnessing your actions and how you operate in life. So they're learning more and they're not looking for other people's advice because it's right there in their face. So they don't have to go seek it out elsewhere. So I like to make sure they're getting what they need in life in order to make it in this world. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right, so here we go. It's not even that long. I don't even know. Can't even really tell. In person, you can tell, but it's not giving the lash line that I want. Okay. You said you respect that highly. Well, thank you. I mean, they are going to represent, you know, as we represent our parents when we grow up. We represent our parents. So, like, I represent my mother. She was an entrepreneur. She was smart. She knew how to get what she wanted in this world. I represent her. She represents her mother, and my children will represent me, and their children will represent them. So they got to learn. You look amazing. I'm a lashes girl too. You might like opulence. Okay. Yeah, Lily sent me a bunch of lashes, and I already used them all. Or I have some at my office actually, and I left them there in my other makeup bag because I usually like the ones that she sent me. Lily lashes sent me, and right now I'm only working with these because the other ones are not here. No. Plus, I gave some away as gifts to other people because I'm so nice. Anyway. These are very natural looking. That's why I'm putting them on. I don't want to look. Like the other ones I was wearing for the last 2 days, they're a little bit much, in my opinion, for every day or just daytime. But I did think that they added a little bit something. But I like these a more natural looking lash. So sprinkle, sprinkle. What did I use for contouring? This NARS bronzer that I got with my 100 points or 200 point. I don't know how many points I got this for at Sephora. It's a little mini NARS bronzer that I got at Sephora with using some of my points. Oh, shoot. Oh, and I also had the Charlotte Tilbury before that. Okay, I gotta redo this lash because I put it on a different. Wait, hold on. Maybe not. So I have the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer and then the NARS. Contour and then the NARS bronzer. I'm gonna have to do this one over because it ain't sticking right. So, thank you. Let's see. It's a little lash glue thing from Girly Mouth Cosmetics. It's cute, right? And a little sparkles. Holiday cheer. Y'all have to excuse me. I'm probably like all extra this morning because I got a double espresso shot in my coffee, in my iced coffee this morning. Okay. I sure did. Okay, I'm not feeling this no more. I might just snatch these off because it's getting on my nerves. They're not laying down right. Or this one's not. Lay down. Anyway, let's hold it for 12 seconds. That's the trick. That hold it there for a few seconds. All right. Ta-da! I'm good. Thank y'all. I was about to bust out the tweezers. They didn't stick down. Okay. Yeah, I let the glue get a little tacky. Did it even lay down? Yeah, it did. Okay. Okay, y'all are all asking me if I heard of this, if I heard of that, this person, that person. Most likely no. So y'all gonna have to give me details on the situations and what I'm supposed to be reacting to or talking about, because like I don't really watch reels or TikToks like that to know what people are just talking about without you explaining it. Oh, thank you, Chelsea. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Like I really don't know what some of y'all be talking about half the time, unless someone fully explains it in there. So y'all gonna have to tell me a little bit extra when you ask me about a person, because I don't know these people or whoever y'all are talking about. I just know my opinions on situations. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Put a little powder on. You say y'all don't trust the news. Girl, don't nobody trust the news. Except people that are gullible. The only time I trust the news is on the Weather Channel and I can see the rain. When they say it's raining and I look outside and it's raining, that's the only time I trust it. That's the only time. That's pretty funny. Okay. All right. A little bronzer on. A little bit more off of that part. I think I want to contour my nose just a slight bit more because the light washes me out on the camera. So I need to do a little bit extra. Thank you for helping women. You truly snapped you out of your pick me mindset. I know your worth. You know your worth now, especially with the provider dad who tells me to never accept less from a man. Yes. Yeah, because it's like if you spend like if your father told you that, that's a good advice, because if he spent his life spoiling you, buying you the best or giving you decent things, and then you go and date some dusty, it's like he could have just gave you the worst too if that's what you're just gonna go to. You know what I'm saying? He could have saved his money if you didn't learn your value or your worth from how he could, provide for you. I'd be mad. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta prove, you gotta like understand what your parents do for you and make sure whoever you end up with is able to do better or the same. Don't just throw all their hard work down the drain because you are a pygmisha. I'm not saying you, but like women don't need to throw all the parents' hard work down the drain by dating a dusty. You know what I'm saying? Like some people do it in rebellion, but if you're wise and smart, you understand that it's wasting time is only a trick against yourself. So you won't want to do it if you understand rebellion is a waste of time if you're not going to settle down with that type of person anyway. You know what I'm saying? So don't even waste your time trying to be rebellious by dating no dusty, because you're just wasting time. If that's not who you're going to end up with. And when people see that you dated dust, they're not going to want to deal with you anyway. Like, oh, she like dust. So they don't want them dusty vibes on them. Avoid dust if you can at all costs. Don't be trying to rebel against people who gave you the best. Do better. If you really want to impress them, find a man that makes more money than them, or that can fund you, and then you create more streams of income. Because you're literally supposed to outdo your parents. You're supposed to rise up past your parents financially. Since they paved the way for you and gave you a good life, you're supposed to pass them financially. If you don't, you behind. That's what I believe. If you don't pass your parents financially, at least keep the legacy going with the finances that were provided to you equally. Don't date down, don't marry down, keep it up. You know what I'm saying? At least maintain it or equal it. But don't go backwards, man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Stay forward. Stay moving forward and getting this money. Okay. You said what? You said some parents don't like that? No, they don't have to like it, but they'll be proud of you regardless. You know what I'm saying? Some people have an ego and they pride themselves on, being successful, but secretly they're proud of you and it doesn't really matter. But secretly they'll be proud of you anyway. And they'll have something to brag on when they get old. All right. They'll be like, oh, my daughter or my son, they did this. And they'll have something to brag on when they get old. Okay. Sometimes it just takes a little longer. Yeah. So sprinkle, sprinkle. I am done. Now I have to. Where's my setting spray? Is it back here? I don't see it. Let me grab it. Okay. All right. Make sure. Oh, this lash is still messing up. I might have to cut it. I might have to. Okay, that's better. Perfect. What time is it? I gotta go. I'm not gonna be on here all day because I do have an appointment and I gotta go somewhere. So, now I have to pay attention when my makeup is done. It's very cutesy today. No, actually, this thing is still getting on my nerves. This is my last attempt, and I'm snatching these lashes off. Lay down. I'm just hold it down for about 12 seconds. All right, I was holding my lash down like this for a second. You know the. Okay. Thank y'all. All right. So how many of y'all are here because y'all found me on TikTok? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Welcome. Welcome to the land of non-30-second clips. I just sprayed setting spray now. Hold on. I just realized I didn't put any bottom liner on today. Just eyeshadow. Thank y'all for subscribing to me if y'all are here from other platforms, such as TikTok or Instagram. I appreciate y'all. You've been here for a while. Well, thank you, girls. Welcome. All right. Yeah, because some of y'all just thought I was sitting there talking to the camera, and I'm literally just answering y'all's questions. Because some stuff I don't even have an opinion on until y'all bring it up, or I don't even think about until y'all bring it up. So, thank you. Is Shira from the USA? Man, where else would I be from? Only in America. Like, for real. Like, where else, literally, where else would I be from? With this mindset and attitude. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right, here goes the look, y'all. Completed. The last shade. I'm so happy. Okay, for books on manifesting and embracing goddess status, my book. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All my books, man. Could be beat my books. Go to Amazon and type in SheRaSeven. All my books. Okay, thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Shanae, thank you. You're a 32-year-old provider. Okay, you're a 32 Okay, you're 32. Your provider is 60. He does everything he's supposed to with paying all bills and buying gifts. The problem is he has too much energy and it's starting to annoy me. Okay, well, if he has too much energy, then take him shopping, ma'am. That always depletes men's energy quick. Okay, you got to take him around the mall, get him walking, take him to places that he has to walk a lot, like the mall. And every time you have dinner or something, make sure he gets an alcoholic beverage because that puts people to sleep because it's a depressant. So always get like a drink or something that's going to make him crash later and take him walking. That gets him tired quick. Okay. So, let's go get a drink. Make him take a couple of shots, then take him walking around. He's going to be tired real quick. And then take him home. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Don't let him drink coffee or make him decaf and don't tell him. So, don't let him drink coffee. Don't let him drink anything with caffeine. Get him some alcohol and take him walking around in the mall. There you go. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said your husband is 38 and shopping depletes his energy quick. Yes. Someone says give him some projects to do around the house. Okay. Therefore, that's the formula, man. You don't have to do it, but make sure he's doing those things. I mean, if you're young, you probably have more energy anyway. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said, come on, Shira. I respect the hustle, but come on, you are selling an escort, not a wife. I'm not selling anything. If a man wants a woman, he got to chase and he has to be a provider. That's not selling anything. That's just standards. If a woman has high standards and she doesn't settle with dust, that's standards. That's not an escort. If a man wants to be seen out in public with a beautiful woman and she requires him to be a provider in order to be in his life as a significant other, that's her standards. Not everybody has the same standards. Some women will do stuff for free, be in people's lives for free because they want to be there. Some women are like, no, I only deal with providers and those are my standards. Take them or leave them. It's not about any of those things. It's about your personal standards as a woman. Just like some people will not go anywhere unless they are paid. Some people will not appear on television. Some people will not speak at public events unless they are paid. Their time is more valuable, their status is higher, and they don't need to do anything for free. So there are some women that will do everything for free, and there are some women that will not because they know their value. And they don't like doing things for free because why would they do something for free when their value is too high? Okay. And it cheapens them when they do these things for free and their value is so high. So, for example, if someone was giving you something free, you're like, there's a catch. There's a catch. Why is it free? Okay. Because when you're shopping online and you see something really cheap, like these lashes, you're like, that's too good to be true. I don't even want these. Right. So you go and buy the more expensive lashes. Could be the same lashes, but the price is higher and maybe it's in a better box. Great. You get what you pay for. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. So if you don't value yourself, if you don't have the highest standards in order to only want provider men, that's your standards. Some women's standards are a little different. And there's nothing wrong with giving yourself away for free if that's what you want to do with yourself. It's your life, your body, and your future. And it is to do with what you choose. But if you should have kids, just remember they're going to have to deal with the decisions that you made in your life as well. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, Harajuka Barbie. What do you say to women who think you're one-sided and unfair to men? I don't have to be fair in an unfair world. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I don't care. If the world was fair, we wouldn't even be here right now talking. So I just say the world is unfair, so why play fair in an unfair world? That's one of my quotes. I don't play fair in an unfair world. I don't care. I said what I said. Get into it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Yeah. Learn some class and etiquette, you will be better off. You can learn whatever you want to learn. Just learn how to get this money and flip it, make your own money, and spend his and save yours along the way. You could learn anything you want. You have all the time in the world. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yes. I do agree. Definitely learn whatever you want to learn and get this money. Mm-hmm. You said Naomi Campbell was known for not getting out of bed for less than $10,000. That's good. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. And I'm not here to argue with women. You don't have to agree with me. Everyone is different. Everyone has different standards. Everyone has a different value of themselves because we only put the value on ourselves. So I don't need to argue with what you deem worthy of yourself or not. That's on you. Okay. And I always tell people that. I'm not here to argue with you. I'm here to give you some information and do it at what you will. All right, sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm gonna give my opinion and do it at what you shall. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm not trying to tell you to up your standards or down your standards. I'm just giving you the information and do what you got to do with it. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all can do what y'all want to do, but don't be getting mad at women who got it and did it and flipped it and made what they need to do and moving on. Don't get mad at them. Remember, you got the same opportunity, the same 24 hours in a day. Oh, thank you, Hair Barbie. You're an icon, Shira. You've inspired me so much. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all so silly. Thank you, girl. Okay. Mm-hmm. I don't, Jenny, you sound like a man or an ugly woman, so I can't understand why you're on this channel. Like, I don't care. I'm not here to argue with you, ma'am. Either level up or go away. Level up or go away. If you're a woman and you're defending patriarchy, it's because you're ugly. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay? Do better. And I'm just gonna say it. Most women that don't agree with me, either defending their dusty or they're ugly. And they can't apply the knowledge. Instead of putting all the energy over here, go put it into your looks. Then you won't have a problem with it. I promise you. Okay. I'm just gonna be real. Like, I already know half these people that be talking trash be ugly or got some type of dusty situation going on. Because it couldn't be nothing else but that. Every time I go and investigate, why is this person so angry? It's either somebody pretending to be a woman, a ugly woman, or a woman that's taking care of some dust. It's either those three. There's nothing else in between. Okay? It's always the case. Never failed. So that's how I know. I've been doing this for 10 plus years. And every time I go to investigate, it's some dusty chick, somebody clocked in somewhere, dealing with some dust, or they're very ugly, or a man with a woman's name profile. It's always that. It's nothing ever something else. So that's why I'm confident in what I say, because I've been on doing this for 10 plus years, and that's always the case. So that's why I don't really care, because I already know the deal. Been here too long, doing this too long, and gonna continue doing it and calling y'all out. Okay? Don't nobody care. Do what you gotta do. Lower your standards and go get a dusty and call it a day. Okay. We don't care. Do what you gotta do, man. More for us. What to do if beautiful girls immediately start seeing you as competition? Then they're not beautiful. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Then they ain't beautiful. And if they are beautiful, they don't know their value and they have low self-esteem and they don't have you mentally. They don't have your confidence mentally. So I don't know. Just understand it's a lack on their side, because most women who are beautiful, they don't see competition. There's room for everyone. I don't see competition. There's room for everybody up in this world. Get in where you fit in. That's part of the reason that I don't care about what other people say or think. There's room for everybody's opinion. There's room for literally everybody's opinion. Yours, mine, theirs. Whoever is needing that information or values that opinion, that's who that's for at that moment. So that's why I don't go back and forth and argue with people. You said what you said and I said what I said, and may whoever need to hear it, hear it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I don't care. Don't bother me. I'm not here to argue. I'm here to teach. and tell y'all my opinion and my experience and answer y'all's questions with my information. And if you want a different opinion, go somewhere different. Okay. You can't go into the Chanel store looking for Gucci. They're gonna look at you crazy. You can't go in the Chanel store talking about you should be like Gucci. You shop there, you get it. All right. What do you say? What do you say, you beautiful woman? To a beautiful woman who don't know their worth because of past experiences with Dusties. Tell them you're wasting your youth and beauty on a Dusty, and she could have been with a man with some money by now. The Dusties don't deserve what you looking like. Okay. Just tell them straight up without trying to prove it. Just give them a little bit here and there. It's like, oh, you look too good to be with a Dusty girl. What you thinking? You know, sprinkle, sprinkle, because a lot of people don't realize their value until somebody just slightly mentions it, not trying to overdo it. Okay. Okay, usually the trolls are just somebody who don't have nothing better to do, or just somebody that needs attention because they don't have no one else to give them the attention, or you know, they're part of being online. If y'all are gonna be online, it's always gonna be somebody trying to do something, be heard, be seen, because they're literally invisible in their own life. So have at it. If this is gonna help you get through today, ma'am or sir, you have at it. Nobody cares. All right. Okay. If this is gonna get you through today, ma'am, get it. I don't care. I'll let the trolls make it sometime because this is all they got. Like, who am I to say you can't have this? He said they're helping to spread the sprinkle sprinkle message, but they don't even know it exactly. Sometimes you need examples of what you don't want to be like in order for like some women to realize the truth about themselves. They have to see other women doing the worst or sounding the most pygmisha or looking the most masculine. They have to have an example to compare themselves and their situations to of what they don't want to be like. And sometimes, a lot of these people come in the comments and literally prove a lot of the things that I'm saying. So it kind of helps my channel if you really think about it, because a lot of people don't realize, you're coming over here to argue with something that's not an arguable point. Either you get it or you don't. Okay, it's not really an issue unless you're making it an issue. Nobody, like, I'm not one of those type of women that are going to argue with other women. If you can't apply it, then don't apply it. It's not for you. We're not going to force you to think a certain way. That's what people have already done to you. Why would I do that to you? Okay. It's literally either you get it or you don't. Okay. It's okay. Have your standards, have everything you need. If it's working for you, it's working for you. Start a channel. Sprinkle, sprinkle, spread your message. Start a channel, spread your message, and tell women the correct way if this is not the correct way. Okay. More power to you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How to be confident in a marriage, best to divorce. What? You don't need a marriage to be confident. You just need to be confident, period. Okay. If you're not confident before the marriage, you ain't gonna be confident in the marriage. So you need to start off confident. I don't know about the divorce part because I don't know what your problems are, but stay confident. You ain't got to get confident. Okay, from the start. Don't let anyone determine your confidence. That's for you to decide. Your selling point is off. I'm not selling nothing, man. What you selling? Oh, I am selling Level Up Cosmetics. If y'all go to levelupcosmetics.com. I'm also selling my books on Amazon. I'm also selling what promoting other things as well. I have like an Etsy store. I have a lot of stuff. So y'all go check out the links in the description bar and y'all can see what I'm selling and my multiple streams of income. If you would like to support, and also have a Patreon if y'all want to join that. You can literally ask me questions in private on my Patreon if you join tier 2 and up, and I'll definitely write you back within a day or two. Okay. So definitely check that out. Jenny, I've been selling for 20 plus years this information and having my own businesses. All right. And online on the internet for 10 plus years. So I don't know what you're talking about. I'm already there. I'm already to where you say I couldn't get. So I don't know what you're talking about. The message is already out. It's too late. Can't put it back in. Okay. Sorry, you're too late. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. This is over for him. It's too late. It's already done. Okay. Shira, what? Your Nigerian girlies are here. Hey, shout out to Nigeria. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said the girls in your village are taking notes. Okay, tell them sprinkle, sprinkle, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said if you don't have any haters, you haven't made it. That's true. Thanks for being one of them. Let me know that I further achieved what I've been able to achieve. But sometimes that's what it takes, girl. Thanks. Why? Always the wrong time. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What if you, okay, let me read something. What to do if your husband lost interest in having, girl, you should have been lost interest. It means you're the pygmy in the relationship, man. Why are you after him? He's supposed to be after you. Do you look way better than him? I keep trying to tell y'all the formula. If you don't look way, way better than him, he might not become interested anymore. He might not be interested anymore. If you don't look way, way better than him, that's why I tell y'all to get the ugly ones or get the ones that like you 10 times more, because this is what happens when y'all deal with people y'all's own age that look decent or look good. They're gonna lose interest because people start looking different as they get older, as they get, married and settle in and stop doing the most, or everything is predictable and da 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 da. You got to do more. You got to level up. Okay. So, okay, Chloe, sprinkle, sprinkle. He air paid everything for you to go visit him, but you can't last minute. He sat and said he's disappointed and want times to sort things out, what to answer. Okay. Tell him you'll make it up to him and you're so sorry, and to plan that you'll help him plan the next trip or visit or whatever. And then that's all you can really do, Blame it on Aunt Ethel. I don't know. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, Chloe. Okay. Just blame it on Aunt Ethel. I mean, if he can't be mad at you if somebody took a fake turn for the worse. He can't be mad at that. He can't be mad at, you should have been made up a good story where he couldn't be mad. Okay. So Aunt Ethel, she took a turn for the worse. Be lying. He can't be mad at that, like literally. Okay. We go to dinner and shopping, how to get more. Okay. Well, if that's all he can afford, then he's not going to do anymore. So you're going to have to start mentioning things that you want. Instead of taking the shopping, you need to mention things before that and say, you know what? I've got enough clothes or enough jewelry or enough this or enough that. Let's go to the mailbox and you can, pay for these bills. Or let's go online and you can put all my bills on automatic pay instead. That's even more of a turn on. Just say that because, closed mouth, they don't get fed. So just tell them. I'm sure they'd much rather help you with that than take you shopping all the time. Um, and then maybe he'll get so used to it, he'll just give you money to shop too. Then you can have both or all of it. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you. So yeah, we're gonna get. Let me see what these questions are saying. Huh? All right. You said what? You said taking poor people's money in third world countries, but you're married to wealth. Well, you buy products from third world countries and you support them, so why can't they support us? America is the number one supporter of third world countries when it comes to buying products, manufacturing, and all this kind of stuff. So if they are making enough money to support us back because they value the information that we're giving them to level themselves up financially, I don't think there's a problem with it. So sprinkle, sprinkle. And you're literally talking bad about third world countries as if everyone is destitute. Some people have money and some people value the information and they want to, you know, send me something nice to say thank you because maybe I changed their life in a significant way and allowed them to get more than they could ever dream. So, you know, let them do what they want. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. And if you're not in a third world country and you are not tipping, but you are in here with all these other women who are tipping, it just goes to show you how much of a dusty that you really are. Why don't you give money so they don't have to if you're a true gentleman? If you're gonna be up in here taking up female spaces, why don't you pay? You just as dusty as the dusty as dust. Okay. Uh-oh. Remember, when dusts open their mouth, they're in survival mode. They're jealous. They're mad. They're in feminine spaces because they wish they could be feminine. They wish people from third world countries were sending them money because they can't even get no money in their own country. So, I understand. Don't be don't be mad. Ain't nothing worse than a dusty wishing that he could be like us. Sprinkle, sprinkle. He said dust mite, exactly. Like y'all must be subscribed. Y'all must have y'all's notifications bell on to know when I go live, just so you can come in here and make up excuses and be mad at yourselves while looking at me. Sounds like a perfect day as a man. Or excuse me, a dusty. Sounds like the perfect dusty day to me. Well, you could have been doing something more productive and getting money and whatnot. Sounds like that's your priority, me. So that's probably why you're in the position that you are in. But you know what? Nobody's going to be able to tell you nothing until it's too late. That's usually how it goes for men who are in denial about their financial status. Okay. How to start asking for money in the first few months? Girl, you mean days. First few months. If you're in a relationship, this is supposed to be already giving you something, paying some bills and whatnot. Not no months, days, weeks at the most. You start mentioning everything you want, need, like, admire, you know, and see if they can take a hint and a clue. Everything you talk about is something that you want them to do for you. That's how. Because when a man first meets you, they're trying to impress you the most, so they're going to do the most. If you wait months and months, they think they already got you and they got to do nothing. Then you start asking for something they don't have to give you because you're already been there and they haven't even invested in you heavily yet. So if you leave, oh well. No, day day one, you should be hinting and cluing about the things you like, want, and like expect of them. Okay, we ain't getting ready to wait no months, ma'am. Mm-hmm. You said friends who gatekeep single men from you. I don't depend on friends to do anything for me, um, unless like, I don't put that much weight on a friend because that's not their job. Unless you told them the only reason you're my friend is to meet single people, if that's the only reason that you're dealing with this person, then that's not really a friend, that's an associate. So you need to make sure you're using the correct words. Okay. If the associate that you chose to hang around in order to meet single men are keeping single men from you and they understand that that's their only purpose in your life, then you should be upset. But if they are supposed to be your friend, they don't have to do any of that for you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you. Whoever sent me this cash app, Miss Boss Lady. Who said for knowledge? Thank you, Miss Boss Lady S. Sprinkle, 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 ma'am. Uh-huh. Okay. Remember, not everyone is your friend either, just because you call them a friend. Maybe they don't want to see you with someone successful, or maybe they're trying to get them for themselves, or maybe they don't like, you know, trying to help you out. Maybe they think you should do it on your own. I don't know. But I really wouldn't call people friends if that's what you expect out of them. So, yes, most friends or enemies keep making them jealous. Well, that's why you just call them associates. You only hang around them for certain reasons, to associate with them for certain reasons, and you don't take it beyond that. Most older women know this, and it saves a lot of drama. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. Mm-hmm. The men here are not men, they are males. Thank you, sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all are so silly. What is the difference between Dusty and Brokey? Nothing. Okay, thank you, Vampire Goddess. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You make more money online than at Dollar Tree. Should I quit and invest in my own business or keep going? Um, if you're able to 100% provide for yourself by the job that you're doing online and be able to save money as well, that's when you quit. If you're not able, if you're only barely able to make ends meet, keep that other job or get a sugar daddy until you can make, like, you know how when you try to do something, they want you to be able to make three times whatever it is you're paying for. Make sure you're able to make three times whatever it is you need to pay for in case emergencies come up or whatnot. Um, and before you quit your job or before you go out on your own on the internet, build it up first so that it's, you know, stable. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Or create another stream of income at the same time so that you have two online streams of income. That's going to make more money, period. Thank you, Anna. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Wouldn't it be smart to move in with this man who would pay bills, but I know isn't the man for me? Save my money. Dusty's do it all the time with Pygmisha, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yes. Right now, there's a Dusty in here using their Pygmisha's internet laptop while she's at work, and he's saving his crazy check, disability check, or she's paying the child support for him. Either way, Dusty's do it every day, all the time. So why shouldn't you? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Most of the time, the men you meet, especially in your 20s, aren't going to be the men for you anyway if they're in their 20s. Or if you understand that that's not the type of man you want to end up with anyway, that's just there for today, placeholder. So if that's your placeholder that's providing for you to save your money, then why not? People do it all the time. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Ain't nothing wrong with it, ma'am. People do it every day. You might as well get in on it. Okay. I'm serious. Like, people may not agree with my morals, but remember, everybody has their own moral values, and you can, listen to mine and see if, you agree with them or not. You can make your own or tweak your own to better your life. Who says that the morals of society are 100% accurate for each individual person? And the Dusties that half of y'all are supporting have zero morals, but you're going to support him. All right, that's not lucrative. So remember that you have your own personal set of morals that you create, that you're good with, in an unfair world. Anything else is playing checkers, not chess. I'm a strategist. I'm an alchemist. I'm gonna play chess, not no checkers. I'm not gonna sit here looking stupid. I'm not gonna sit here looking stupid for moral reasons. I'm gonna look smart and like a winner. Okay, then sit up here begging people in the comments to go by society's morals that are actually against them. I'm not getting ready to do that. Okay, I'm too smart for that. Only dumb people follow orders that don't benefit them. Okay, we don't do that over here. And y'all can take it how y'all want to take it. Smart people ain't gonna keep repeating the same stuff to get different results. That's just the level of intelligence. Some people are doormats and they want to teach other people to be doormats. Great. If you're a doormat, then get in where you fit in. Some people aren't doormats and they're not going to lay down and be no doormat. And that's what you got to understand. You said all my strategies are witchcraft. They also call it psychology. They also call it science. They also call it chemistry. They also call it a lot of things. They call it mentalism. They call it a lot of things. So, and what? Learn some new vocabulary words. Thank you, N. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Shira, what if he's super ugly though? Then turn off the lights, get you some glasses of the wrong prescription, some contacts of the wrong prescription, have a few shots. And after he pay all your bills, he's gonna look a little bit better. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Honestly, I've seen an ugly paycheck and I've seen an ugly man. I'm rather looking at the ugly man than the ugly paycheck. Okay, because I can't do that with the ugly paycheck, but I can do something with that bank account. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. People are always trying to call me a witch. I don't care. Witch rhymes with rich. All right. Sound good to me. Put an R in there and we talking. Witch rich. Witch rich. Whatever. Okay. If a man says the same stuff and writes a book, they call him a mentalist. If a man says the same thing and writes a book, they call him a psychiatrist or whatever, or a genius. A woman says she's a witch. We don't care anymore. We still getting our way. We still getting our bag. We still getting our money. Call us what you want, but you ain't gonna call us a broke or dumb. All right, I'll claim it. I don't care. Goddess, everything. Mother, goddess, witch, whatever you want to call me. Paid. You're not gonna call me broke, pygmisha, or doormat. Okay. So whatever you need to call me to sleep well at night, and you're fake masculine, do it. Is it okay to be a caddy while in college. He wants a sugar daddy. Hey, sprinkle, sprinkle. I mean, that's a good place to meet him. Yes. What people really aren't saying is that they're mad because they don't understand how to play chess because they only learned how to play checkers. Don't be getting mad. Go learn. Okay, thank you, Miss Chrissy. She sent me a cash app. Hold on, let me see what she's talking about. Miss Chrissy says, I love you. And I love your advice. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Miss Chrissy. Sprinkle, sprinkle. He said, which is a compliment. It is these days. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Remember, I live in America. So this is a compliment in America. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. Older men want you to act like his girlfriend to make his family member move out of his condo. Shaking my head what to do. How much he gonna pay you, ma'am? Because time is money, and that sounds like a job. Okay. Oh, Anna, sprinkle, sprinkle. Great video idea, using men as placeholders and not getting attached while you level up because you're so right. Uh-oh, thank you, Miss Anna. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You know, that's funny because we don't even have to make that video. It's just common sense on what to do. But, you know, you have a lot of men who are upset about, you know, whatever. So you don't really want to title that the video, but you can say something similar, like, you know what? Most of these men are placeholders. And you know, the ego of men are not going to be like, well, she's not talking about a man like me. She said those are the other men. So you got to use different words and vocabulary so you don't ruffle the feathers of some dust and they ain't got no gold to be dug or to be taken seriously as husband material anyway. Most of these guys aren't even husband material anyway or providers. And they know they're placeholders and they're just in denial. So who cares? They'll figure it out. But something similar in the title would be good. Yes, thank you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. He said, at least we don't wear wigs and makeup to cover my insecurities. Well, I hope not. You're a man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I hope not. I hope you just make money to cover up your insecurities because that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to get paid extra to cover up your insecurities. I hope you ain't out there putting wigs and makeup on unless you got something to tell us. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. All right. It's always the Dusties that be talking about wigs and makeup the most. I mean, look at my title, Wake Up and Makeup. He clicked so quick. I better be doing some makeup before I lose him as a viewer. Hold on. Do you like this sparkly lip gloss? It's so pretty, right, sir? Let me get in. I forgot. I'm sorry. I was supposed to be doing makeup because the title of the video is called Makeup and Wake Up, and that's why he clicked on it so quick. He's disappointed. I'm so sorry. Hold on. Let me get in. How to always stay unbothered in your divinity. I'm always unbothered because people only have opinions. Okay? And who am I to tell them that they can't share them if I'm sharing mine? I just tell them, you know, here goes my opinion if that's your opinion. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Let's share our opinions together. It doesn't matter to me. We both right in our own way. In your mind, you right. In my mind, I'm right. So there ain't no reason to argue. There's room for everyone. Okay? There's room for everyone's opinion. Now, if you are saying this person is wrong and that person is wrong, well, that's your opinion. But not everyone's going to take it as fact or believe it. At least some people will. The people that agree with you and think like you. So not everything is for everybody, and we know that. Like, think about this. I wouldn't be on a Pygmicia's channel taking notes, learning how to be a Pygmician. I just wouldn't even be there because that's not my mindset. So I wouldn't even go and waste my energy or time on a Pygmish's video telling them, you're doing this wrong. You're doing this wrong. They got to find me. Okay. Y'all got to share the video with them if you need to help them. But I don't go looking for Pygmisha. They come find me eventually. You know what I'm saying? So if you're out there looking for people to help, if they're not looking for you, they don't want your help. Remember that. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I mean, it's always a Pygmisha chasing something or someone. If you learn how to sit back and attract, you would understand my message a little bit more. Thank you, Fathom. Fathom sent me some money. Thank you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You ain't got to chase people to give them a message. You ain't got to go knocking door to door. Uh-oh. Thank you. Reminding women of our power. Sprinkle, sprinkle. They got to try to convert people. They're going to come to you if they want what you got. They want the information. They coming to you. When a student is ready, the teacher will appear. The teachers don't go out looking for students. Students go to the school or they seek out the knowledge and they find the teacher. People don't go searching for people to teach unless it's a scam. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right, y'all got to remember that because y'all be looking bad out here. He said you don't need a diploma to be right. You just need a diploma to graduate. Exactly. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And after you graduate, then what? You got to start all over somewhere else. Guess where? In the real world. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If you don't make it if all you have is a piece of paper to say you graduated from a school, but you don't have a piece of paper with the name on the deed, you ain't got a piece of paper with the name on whatever it is you're trying to, own and stuff. That's the diplomas you need. That's the piece of papers you need in real life. You need it. You need funds. You need your name on the bank accounts, them deeds. Oh, now I don't know piece of paper you got from finishing school, and now you're in the real world. What you got your name on now? You got your name on some businesses. You got your name on some plaques, some books. What's your name on now? Exactly. Pieces of paper only mean you finished school and now you're in the real world. Now what you gonna do? Okay. Put your name on something else besides a piece of paper for finishing school. Put it on some books. Put it on some businesses. Put it on some t-shirts. And then maybe people will take you more seriously, right? Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's right. You got to do the most. You got to do more because a degree ain't nothing but sitting in a frame saying you finished school. Anybody can finish school if they keep paying tuition. Okay, let's sprinkle, sprinkle. An old man can go back to school at 55, 60 years old. I mean, should I tell him what you do for work? Not really. You can lie. I mean, unless they're asking, I really wouldn't be telling. I wouldn't be giving out too much information. Sometimes it's not necessary. Sometimes you need to remain a mystery until they just have to know the answer. Then you tell them later on when they've already given you money, invested in falling for you, whatever you're doing. And don't give them too many details still. Nobody cares, especially if they're trying to be a provider. They just want to know if you're doing something, respectable or not. Okay. Someone said say tech support. That's a good one. It's kind of boring and they're not going to ask too many questions. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yeah. I'd say just go to school and do what your passion is. Do whatever you want, okay? Because whether you have a degree or not, whether you finish school or not, whether you finish school and get another degree and do something totally different, just make sure you're getting your money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, you should do a segment where women share their past Pygmisha stories. It would help other women learn. Yeah, sprinkle, sprinkle. I'd rather talk about women who have success stories because, like, if you continue to rehash the past, A lot of women are going to either start missing their dusties or trying to look back or feel bad about what they've done. We need to look to the future. Where are we going today and tomorrow? Okay, let's get this money. Let's get their pockets. We don't care about the past. I mean, you could briefly mention, your origin story, but definitely we're looking to the future. Like, we don't care what happened to you. Where are you at today? What you doing now? Because none of that stuff matters. As long as you don't repeat it, you're good. Okay, keep that in your mind. Like, nobody cares. As long as you don't repeat it, you learn your lesson and you moving forward and doing the most, doing better. Okay. You said Ross said we are all mentally unstable ladies. Get him. Okay. Well, if that's what he likes, to be among mentally unstable ladies, then what does that make him? You know what I mean? If he subscribed to my channel, clicked on a video about waking up and making up, what does that mean that he is? Does that mean he's more mentally unstable as a man who's supposed to be masculine? Or what does that mean? Because I don't know. It must mean something. Okay. You said it means that something is wrong with him mentally as well. If something is wrong with us, it means something is wrong with him, probably even more. So just let him make it. He probably lives off some type of disability and gets a check every month. So just let him make it, man. He ain't got nowhere else to be. Just let him make it. If it makes him feel stable to be in here with us, let him be. He's giving me views and clicks and engagement. I'm making money, man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Did pick Misha who have turned the tables? Yes. Well, that's a good idea. I might consider that. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Why? What? Okay. Thank you, Kayla. Your sister is Pink Cash, and she's a member. Thank you for joining, and tell her thank you for referring you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I appreciate that. You said she told you to join and stop being a pygmisha. Well, welcome, and I'm glad that you're on your way to not being a pygmisha anymore. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm not gonna be here I gotta go in a few minutes because I had an appointment and I'll be back later or tomorrow because I have a busy day today. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. Maybe. I'll probably see y'all tomorrow because I've been going live every day this week. I've been doing pretty good at that. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I will. I'll be here tomorrow. You say your man say he won't marry you because you don't cook and clean for him. What are your thoughts? We don't live together. Okay, tell him that's fine. I don't want to marry you. If you need a maid, just hire one. Just say you ain't finna get no free maid. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Just send him a number to some maid services and personal chefs and tell him I hope you find what you're looking for. Like, I'm not going to deal with anybody that sees me as domestic help. I'm just not going to do it. I'm sorry. I'm a goddess. That's how I'm going to be treated. That's just it. My standards are too high to be the domestic help. So, sorry. You're a covering pick me show. You currently attract men, but not quality. They don't ever ask me out, or they do. They're certified dusty. How can you change and make this better? You got to hang out in the rich part of town, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You got to level your looks up, class it up a lot, and go only hang out on the rich side of town when you're, running your errands, when you're going to happy hour, when you're, grocery shopping. Go to the rich side of town because the more you hang out on the rich side of town, the higher the probability is you're going to meet someone with money who's not dusty. Okay, so change your environment, level yourself up, and what naturally happens next is going to naturally happen. You're going to start meeting new people because you're in a new environment, and that's what happens. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And switch your environment, ma'am. Go where Dusty can't get. Thank you, Ireland YouTube Sprinkle Sprinkle. Thanks for being a member. All right, Dusties are in the comments. Thank y'all for the clicks and the views. We appreciate y'all's Dusty's opinion. Thank you for sharing your survival mode comments that we don't take seriously. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you for coming here to learn about how to prevent women from taking the goal that you don't have or the goal you think you're going to make in the future. But, you know, you're probably not going to make that money if you're in here instead of learning how to get several streams of income. So your priorities are out of order. So I'm going to tell you, first of all, there's nothing that you need to protect. You're not the target. So welcome, ladies. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yes. Welcome to this feminine space where you can learn how to be feminine and gold dig and a date for lifestyle instead of dust. So Dusties, if you're here because you think that you're trying to protect some future funds that you will never achieve, because if you were able to achieve them, you wouldn't be in here because your priorities would be a lot different. Welcome. You're going to have to learn the hard way, I see. Sprinkle, sprinkle. They're here to protect the future funds that they have not earned. They're here to protect the call center checks or the four or five figures that they've earned this year. Okay, that's what they're here to protect, y'all. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Make sure you take notes, sir. How to protect yourself and your 5 figures or your 4 figures against gold diggers. Or your future earnings for the career you have not embarked upon yet. Get your pens out so you can take notes. Okay? Because you know, in the future, when you get your priorities in order and finally get it together and get the money that you're trying to protect so bad right now, you might need this information. All right. All right. So get your pens ready just in case you ever make it in this world. Just in case, you never know. You got to be prepared, right? Write this down. Don't date gold diggers when you finally get your gold. Date pygmishas who deserve the gold that you worked so hard to earn so you can get out of their house. Write that down. You got it? Date the women in your tax bracket when you were broke. Okay, write that down. You got it? All right, live by that. You said don't give these dusties hope. Ma'am, if they had hope, they would be doing something else by now if they actually had hope. Some of them ain't got no hope, so they just gave up and came and joined the ladies. All right. You said act your wage, sir. You know what a man's fantasy is, a broke man's fantasy? A woman that looks good that will treat them like the king that they are not. That's every broke man's fantasy. To be treated more than what they are. That's a broke man's fantasy. So if women can give a broke man that fantasy, then so be it. It's just a fantasy. It's not the truth, not in the real world. Okay? All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Who am I to tell them they can't have a fantasy? They can imagine just like I can imagine anything. You know, if that will help them sleep at night, that's what help them clock in the end and let them be. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Don't bother me. They're not the target, so it really don't even matter. Anybody have their provider wanting them to have their location on at all the time? Girl, what kind of man is that? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Insecure. Oh, a smart woman knows how to get past all of that, so it doesn't even matter. I'm getting ready to leave in about 10 minutes. Yes. I was doing my makeup. So I have y'all in here today. Usually I go on TikTok and I'll be in here doing my makeup and talking. But I said, let me just go on YouTube so I don't have to switch over. And so now, yeah, y'all get to be in here with me. Congratulations. Welcome to the bathroom. If y'all watch my older videos, I'm in here all the time doing my makeup. All right. And let me get my looks together. I got a department. If you do something every day, you get used to it, man. Or you get good at it, or at least better. All right. How to tell the difference if a man is chasing you for fun or actually wants to date you, if they're spending money. Okay, men invest in what they really like and want. So the more money they spend, the more you know. All right. And the amount of money that they're investing. Okay. Money. Rebuke the dust. You said looking like a straight clown. Okay. Well, I'm sure you look like a straight Dusty, so I think clowns get paid more than Dusty, so I'm good with that. Sprinkle. You're 21 and dating a guy, he's 25. He offers you a bag, offers you an iPhone 16. He asked me to be his girlfriend. 2 months since we started talking, I don't know what to do. We are of different country. Okay, do he want a green card, ma'am? Does he want a green card or something? Because that's the first thing you got to ask yourself when you start dating dudes from different countries. What is it that they won't need? Any man that's trying to get married in his 20s, they want something. What they want from you. What is it that they need or want from you? Ask yourself that question. And how can they improve your life 100%? Because an iPhone is not worth dealing with some 25-year-old over. Okay? You can get an iPhone from some old man that just buy it for you and let you be on your way. Thank you, Roxana. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So what is it that he can get from you? Then you'll know the answer, ma'am. What's he wanting from you? If he's just going to buy you the phone, great. Have him send it to you for Christmas and be happy. I'm not really trying to take anybody, like if you're in your 20s, I wouldn't take any 20-something-year-old man seriously anyway. Just get what they're offering you. All right. Okay. You said got on clown shoes too, sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Well, whatever helps you sleep at night in your, unfurnished apartment, I'm here to help. Whatever boosts your ego and your poverty mind and unfurnished apartment, I'm good. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If your priorities were in the right order, you wouldn't even be in here. So I already know you're in survival mode. So I can't really take what you say seriously. But, welcome. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for clicking like. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you can be here tomorrow bright and early instead of getting your priorities in order. I really appreciate you. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You can get some stuff out of him, but don't tell him your address or phone number. Yeah, you can make an Amazon wish list. Have them send that stuff right on over. They'll never have to know. Okay. Why is Dusty not looking for a job? Because Pink Misha's taking care of him. Duh. Y'all know them Pink Mishas out there. Or their mom. Their mom's taking care of them. Some woman, some chick is clocked in, going half and building up their dust. I don't know. We don't know why they're here, man. We just know that they're contributing to the algorithm, the money, the engagement, and the clicks. So great. Anyway, that's my cue. I gotta go. I gotta go run some errands, and I will see y'all very soon. Thank y'all, everybody who donated. Remember, click like, subscribe if you're new, especially if you're dusty and you don't, your priorities aren't in order. If you'd like to support us on a daily basis by engaging, clicking, and subscribing. We also appreciate the dust, even though we know why you're here. It's fine. Ladies, keep your standards high. Stay dust free. Remember. And also, if y'all want to join the Patreon, the link is in the description bar. Join tier 2 and up if you want to ask me questions that you don't want people to see in the comments, and I'll answer you back in about 2 to 3 days. All my books are available on Amazon. The links are in the description bar. Make sure you get them for the holidays or gift them to Pick Misha or whoever. And I'll see y'all soon. Bye.